Sure, here's the tightened version of your script chunk while preserving all unique ideas and maintaining a natural tone. Do you think you're powerful enough for training advanced AI models? You might want to reconsider. The uncomfortable truth could be lurking just beneath the surface, ready to change your perception of performance. Imagine if this you are fully immersed in a groundbreaking project, dedicating countless hours to training your AI. But instead of making progress, you suddenly hit a wall. Frustration sets in as your ambitions clash with your APU's limitations. This is a common pitfall that many overlook. Most people don't realize their APUs may be limited not just by hardware but also by hidden bottlenecks in their configurations. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, only to discover that a seemingly minor issue was holding you back? After days of optimizing your model, you encounter unexpected slowdowns. You start questioning your choices. Could it be the model architecture or the dataset? But what if your APU is quietly signaling for help? That subtle hint of underperformance could be more significant than you think. Let's explore a few scenarios. You're surrounded by cutting-edge technology, and your APU is humming away. Yet, beneath that sleek exterior lays a world of missed potential. You might be swayed by flashy benchmarks, believing they reflect real-world performance. Spoiler alert, they often don't. As you dig deeper, you may find your APU struggling with memory limitations, a silent killer in AI training. You load a complex dataset, and suddenly your own reliable APU feels as slow as an outdated computer. Where did the promised speed go? Now, let's talk about the software side. How often do you check for updates or compatibility issues? Those small details can drastically impact your training experience, making it feel like you are navigating a maze with the exit constantly moving further away. Tension builds as you realize that achieving your AI dreams is more complicated than it seems. You've invested time, money, and energy, but what if the crucial factor was something you overlooked? But don't lose hope. There's a way forward. Understanding your APU's capabilities is the first step. Monitor its utilization, dive into memory specifics, and optimize your environment. There's a world of difference waiting for you once you uncover these hidden layers. So, the next time you hit a roadblock, ask yourself, are you truly maximizing your APU's potential? That uncomfortable truth might just unlock a whole new level of performance. If you found this information helpful, consider subscribing. Let's keep exploring the technology that shapes our future together. Have you ever felt the frustration of your APU letting you down? It's more than just a glitch, it's a warning sign. You might be deep into training advanced AI models while overlooking the reality of your APU's limitations. The truth is, many of us miss these warning signs until it's too late. Imagine pouring hours into a project only to watch your graphics card struggle like a marathon runner hitting the wall. That's a tough pill to swallow. Let's discuss those subtle signs you might be brushing off. Are those freezing screens and lagging responses just minor annoyances? Or are they cries for help from your APU, begging for a break before it gives out? Picture this: you're in the zone, coding late into the night. Your model is almost complete, but every iteration feels slower and clumsier. You might think, it can't be the APU, right? That's where the trap lays. You could be on the verge of a breakthrough, but your hardware is quietly signaling that it's struggling to keep up. Consider this: those small performance dips can lead to major failures. A failed training run means losing both time and resources. And what if that next iteration pushes your queue to overheat? Your dreams of advanced A could literally go up in smoke. Now, let's raise the stakes. What if you're investing in the next big thing in A, only to discover your queue is up to the challenge? You could find yourself scrambling while competitors race ahead, all because you ignored the signs. But don't worry, there's a way to take control before things spiral out of control. Start by monitoring your performance metrics. Spot those bottlenecks before they derail your project. Think about investing in cooling solutions or upgrades that align with your ambitions. Your queue should be your ally, not a hindrance. So, as you reflect on your journey, ask yourself, is your current setup truly enough for your goals? Be proactive. Don't let your queue silently sabotage your ambitions. If this resonates with you, take a moment to consider your next steps. Your future self will thank you. What if I told you your queue might be silently begging for help? Many people overlook its stress signals, but ignoring them can lead to serious issues. As A models advance rapidly, your queue could be reaching its limits without you even realizing it. Are you prepared to confront the reality of what your queue can handle while training these complex models? Imagine it's late at night, and you're deep into training your latest A project, feeling unstoppable. Suddenly you notice a dip in performance. You might brush it off as a minor glitch, but what if that glitch is actually a warning? But what if that glitch actual was it is a minor big way by what if your queue is on the brink of failure? The reality is that many users push their hardware too far, thinking it can handle anything. Each time you work with a large dataset, your queue has to exert itself, sometimes too much. We often forget that these machines have limits, and they express their stress in subtle ways that can easily be overlooked. Consider this: have you ever heard an unusual whirring noise or seen the fans spinning wildly? These could be cries for help. You might dismiss them, but your queue knows its own limits better than you do. Let's explore this further. Picture a crucial moment: your project is due tomorrow, and suddenly your queue starts throttling. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a sign of potential failure. Ignoring these signals could cost you hours of hard work. Many people play a risky game, constantly pushing their systems, believing upgrades will fix everything. But here's the catch: more power don't always mean better performance. It can lead to overheating, memory bottlenecks, or even permanent damage. What's even more alarming is that many don't realize the consequences until it's too late. You might think today's hiccup is minor, but those small issues can accumulate. Your pus limits are not something to test lightly. You might be asking, what can I do? It's not just about monitoring temperatures, it's about understanding your workload. Do you know your pus limits? Is your training routine sustainable, or are you asking it to perform miracles? Before you dismiss this as an overreaction, consider this: every professional has faced a moment when their hardware let them down. They learned their lesson the hard way. Will you be next? This version keeps the conversational tone while tightening the content for clarity and flow. Take a moment to reflect on your setup. Are you noticing the signs? The uncomfortable truth is that queues like any equipment, need care and respect. Ignoring their needs today could cost you tomorrow. As you consider your next steps, remember knowledge